What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So, ever since the epidemic has happened and COVID has become a thing, everybody has been working from home recently, and a lot of people have been in need of webcams because, or better webcams because, everybody knows that laptop webcams, they're not really the best. So, if you guys want to get something that'll actually, totally up your Zoom meetings or your streams, if you decided to start streaming like a lot of people did during the whole COVID thing, maybe you want to get yourself into a new webcam, but a lot of them cost a lot of money. They're pretty expensive for what you get, and there's specifically one company out there that makes a lot of them, and a lot of them are sold out right now because the demand is super high for them. But a company has sent me a couple webcams over that I think you guys will be really interested in, and the price point is a lot lower, but the quality is actually really high. So let's go ahead and unbox these things, but first, let's roll that intro, and then we'll get into it. Let's go. Are you tired of installing Windows 10 on your PC and seeing this? Only to figure out that you have to pay this to get rid of it? Well, our sponsor URCD-Key has you covered. URCD-Key has tons of discounted keys for games and software for PC and consoles. They even bundle your favorite OS with software like this bundle for Windows 10 Pro with Office 2016 Pro Plus at a fraction of the price it would cost you at a retail store. And if that isn't enough, you can also use my promo code RAV20 to receive an additional 20% off your purchase, bringing the price of Windows 10 Pro OEM from $15 to just $12. Activating their codes is as easy as installing Windows 10, heading to the activation page in settings, entering your code, and bam, you have an activated Windows 10 license. I use their keys in my own builds and I cannot recommend them enough. Check the links in the video description to learn more. Okay, so I know this is just a basic webcam, but it does have some cool tech specs that we can go over, so let me tell you about those real quick. So the first thing you need to know is it is a 1080p 30 FPS camera, okay? So yeah, no 60 FPS unfortunately, but they tell me they're gonna be coming out with a 60 FPS one very soon, so hopefully we'll get to check that out. And if you wanna see that, make sure you get subscribed so you'll see that in the future. But anyway, it also has a built-in mic, which I will tell you about later, and I'll actually play an audio sample for you. And it is a fully plug-and-play system right there. All you basically gotta do is take it out of the box, plug it into your computer, and you're good to go. And along with that 1080p 30 FPS, that camera that it uses is actually a wide angle camera at a 120-degree angle. So it actually pick up a lot more stuff in your background, which could be good for a lot of situations. And again, I'll show you that here in just a second. All right, guys, so as you see, we have an array of freaking cameras right here. So what I wanted to kind of show you guys is the difference between a couple different cameras to really show you what the quality of this Tenvis camera is like. So the two cameras you'll see, oh god, this is all backwards. It's these two over here. I'm getting that right. These two over here. So this top one right there, that is the Logitech C920, and this bottom one down there, that is the Tenvis camera. So these are both 1080p 30 FPS cameras. So as you can see, the 30 FPS, the reason that matters is because my camera I'm shooting on right now is my usual camera that I shoot all of my all of my streams on. And this one is shooting at 1080p 60 FPS. Now you'll see if I move my hands around really fast, do a lot of motion like this, you'll see that. And these two, over here, god, this is crazy. Over here, you'll see the motion. There's a lot of motion blur. 60 FPS though, it looks very smooth and fluid. That's the reason why 60 FPS is like pretty standard for gaming and stuff like that. But for these two cameras, 1080p 30 FPS. But I wanted to give you this comparison right here so you can see that the main picture right here is an actual camera with a interchangeable lens. I got the Sony a6500 with the Sigma 16mm on it right now, and that is why you can actually see my body. You can see background blur behind it because it actually has a little bit of depth because it's a camera that has depth. But you can see that these two other cameras that you're looking at, neither of them have depth like that, but that's okay because they're webcams. Usually those things don't have that. But I just really wanted you guys to see the difference in the picture quality and the actual field of view of these cameras, because you take a look at the Logitech C920 right here, you'll see the field of view very straight. It looks kind of it's not my 16mm, but it looks more like it looks very more close to like a 16mm. Now the Tenvis, down here, this one, this camera has a 120-degree field of view. So this thing is wide. Yeah, so you'll see that it has a very wide field of view. So that 120 degrees, you can see a lot more in the picture. See, like in the Logitech one, you can barely see my light over there, but in the Tenvis, you can see the entire light back there behind me. So that's something to take into consideration if you guys are considering this camera. It's a wide field of view. If that's what you're looking for, then perfect. That's exactly what you'll want. It's awesome. It shows a lot, especially if you're going to use it as like a top-down camera for whatever you're doing. Very good idea. But just wanted to make sure you guys had like a side-by-side comparison of what this camera looks like compared to like one of the most popular webcams out there. So there you go. I also need to let you guys know that I did go into each of the camera's settings and tweak them to be as similar as possible. So I made sure to accommodate for a couple of things. I made sure at the very least, all the cameras were set to the same white balance. I'm using 5000 Kelvin. And then I kind of adjusted from there because each of them have their own different settings. It's kind of hard to match the white balance of everything and get these cameras different because their sensors are different. So they sense color, they sense color temperature and stuff like that differently. So that's why all the colors look different. But I tried to do my best to get them as close as possible. And one more thing that the Tenvis has that I wanted to let you guys know about is that it does have an onboard mic like a lot of webcams do. I don't suggest using these unless you absolutely have to. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch to it, and I'm gonna let you guys listen to what it sounds like. Okay, I've now switched to the onboard audio in the Tenvis TW888, and this is what the camera sounds like. It is like a foot away from my face, and it is right in front of me, and this is what you're hearing. So test, 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 testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. There you go. And now you guys might be saying, well, you know what? You had it set up all in the right positioning. Maybe it's just because you had the lights in the right spot, but I mean, I can put it in vlog mode right here like this if I want, using the little, you guys can see the handy dandy little tripod mount they give you. Put it in vlog mode like this and go all around my head, around the office. And yeah, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, look at this thing. Like the lighting, I mean, even, you know, I have lights on in here, obviously. And then I got my, you know, I got my lights that I usually use to stream right there. But still, I think it looks pretty good, you guys. I don't know about, you guys let me know. But I think, geez, for a $50 camera. $45 right now, actually. Not bad at all, you guys. Not bad at all. All right, so the folks over at Tenvis were kind enough to send me not just one of these webcams, but they sent me 2 of them. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do what I always do and try to give back to the visuals fam. That is all of you. And I'm going to go ahead and give this thing away to one of you guys. So if you are in need of a webcam, or maybe you want an extra one to maybe do like a hand cam or something cool like that in conjunction with your other webcam, this will be a perfect giveaway for you. So the rules of this one are going to be very simple. They're going to be exactly like our last giveaway. All you got to do is first like the video for me, okay? Very cool, helps me know that you guys like my content. And then make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel with notifications on. That way you guys will always know when my stuff comes out, and you guys will know when I actually, you know, give this thing away. And then just like last time, I need you to go ahead and head over to my Twitter and follow me there. That way I can use that platform to better notify you guys about what is going on in my world. So follow those 3 simple rules and enter the contest with the Gleam.io page down in the description, as always, and you guys will be able to enter the contest, and you guys might possibly win a cool little new webcam for your setup. There you go. Like I said, Gleam.io link will be down in the description. Make sure you guys click that thing and get entered. But until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Peace.